Hi friends, we look at a topic known as bearings. So this is what we have under bearings. I thought that we start by first looking at some of the important points we have under bearings. So a bearing refers to the direction of movement measured from north in a clockwise direction. So this is the meaning of the sentence which I've just read, which is under bearing. We always have the north, which is the north. Then now we are moving clockwise direction. We move like this. If I can do this, maybe I have another line there. This is the direction, the clockwise direction we are talking about. So a bearing refers to the direction of movement measured from north in a clockwise direction. Then the other point we have is that a bearing is a three-figure angle. So this means that bearings are written in three figures. If you find an angle which is 23 degrees, this should not be your final answer under bearings, but it is supposed to have three figures, meaning it will be 0, 23. What do I mean? If your angle, you find under bearing, if your angle is less than 100, it means that you write 0, that angle, 0, that angle, 0, that angle. If your angle is less than 10, okay, from 1 degree to 9 degrees, you write 009, or 001, 002 degrees, 003 degree, up to 009. Now from 10 to 99, you just write 10 and the angle you have found. So this is the meaning of three-figure angle. So we have example which is 036 degree. We also have the other example can be we can have 236 degrees. And finally we have another example which is 360, which is a complete turn. You know, if you have a line like this, then you move like this. This is a complete turn, the whole circle. Angles in a circle, they add up to 180. Angles in a circle add up to 180. So this is what we have under bearing. Then the other point we are told, the bearing of point A from point B is the direction you would go from B to get to A. So what does it mean? This means that, for example, we have A, this is point A, and this is point B. Point B like this. So the bearing of point A from B is the direction you would go from B to A. So the bearing of A from B, meaning on B, at point B there, you draw your north. Then now you move clockwise direction until you reach line AB. So the angle you make there, which will be, okay, what angle is this? Of course, angles on a straight line is 180, plus the angle you are going to get there, which we don't know. This is the angle or the bearing of A from B. So this is the information we have here. So therefore, you must draw the normal line at B. not the normal, but the north line at B. This is the north line I've drawn at B. This is the line here which has gone above B or perpendicular to B. So we have that at B. Then we are saying the angle between this line and the line that joins B with A in a clockwise direction, like a clock, like this direction is the bearing. So this is the bearing. So the bearing of A from B is equal to 180 plus X. Now what is angle X? We do not know as of now, but as we move, we are going to discover what angle X is all about. So now we look at draw and measure angles. We have an example under draw and measure angles. The example is draw angle 63 degrees. Draw angle 63 degrees. How do we draw angle 63 degrees? How is angle 63 degrees drawn? So what you need a ruler. In this case, I'll use this one as my rule, and you also need a protractor. So I'll use this as my protractor. So the protractor has the angles. If you start from here, we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It continues up to we reach here. This is 360. Then if I were to start from here, I will have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. It continues not until I reach here at 180, also this side. So the point here, we have this point here. This is the original point. Okay, so if you are dealing with or you want to draw, the line is 63 or angle 63. The first thing what you need to do, you need to draw a line. You draw a line. That line is for the line which will be a straight line where you are going to place your protractor. So in this case, my line will be here. Let me do it like this. So I will draw my line, my straight line there. So this is my straight line. Then I will name this point here as my center. So this is my center there. Then I am going to bring my compass or my protractor. I'll put my center there. At my center, that's where I'll put my protractor. So now we move now by finding the angle 63. So this means that I'll start from this side here. Okay. I want to find my angle 63. By the way, I'm not finding the bearing. I'm just finding the angle. I'm just finding the angle. I'm not finding the bearing. So I put it like this at the center. Then now I'm moving now from 0. I'll have my 10 here, my 20, my 30, my 40, my 50, my 60 is here. So that is my 60. I'm sure you are able to see the 60 there. Now, the point after 60 on top there, it is 120. If you move, you count those. Okay, if you count those small lines, you find that from 60, from 120, we have 1, 2, 3. So this is where I will end. This is my 63. So if I go on top, it will be at that point. That's where I have my 63. So how do we now come up with the angle which is 63. So now we'll connect the two. We'll connect the two points, the center and also that point where I found my 63. Then after doing that, then I will do this, meaning the angle I have formed here is 63. This is angle 63 and not angle 60. So angle 63 degrees. This is angle 63 degrees. So that is the answer we have, and this is the way we draw angles. So if, for example, if I was to draw even more than 90, we will still have put my protractor there and continue here. This is 63. I would have continued moving from 63. I go even up to angle 180, 120. It continues not until I find the other line here, meaning angles on a straight line, they do add up to 180. So this marks the end of our first lesson. We are going to continue looking at what is involved under bearings. Thank you.